Yeah, you're on the late night with Walt, Diddy.
Everything about you perfectly undone, and I was like a statue staring into the sun. If I jump, I will fall, guaranteed. 20 seconds later, I did. If I jump, I will fall, guaranteed. 20 seconds later, I did. And I'm going down, and I'm going down, and I'm going down again. Yeah.
Hey, Paso Mufaso. It's that screenwriter, director, producer, Walt, Diddy. Welcome. You're on the late night. It is 10:47 in the PM. I'm going to get you till the late night sitting in with me. Clean, sober, because you went to a church event today. That is Dr. Red Pill Bearstein. Over this shoulder, back from vacation. Seem to have swapped headphones. I don't know how that happened. That is Wellington Pumpernickel. Welcome you on the late night. I know right now you heard some music that you normally don't hear on this channel. Damn it, they're in my playlist and I listen to them at the gym. What you talking about? Oh, Diddy, playing with the Lord. I'm telling you that Gen-Zers and Millennials aren't in church attendance. They don't go to church. They do not do church. We're going to talk about that and a whole lot more and the impact, right? I know a lot of some of the greatest heathens in these YouTube streets that know me. You might have got scared when you heard there's a little come on is in the valley. Don't let them be bright. You probably should listen to some of that because it seems to me that God is the first thing you call when you're broke, busted, and disgusting. I don't care what your faith is. Fact check me. Before we get started, it is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. I need to tell you this. I don't want you to be alarmed before we go to the chat. Walt Diddy is going to recognize you because that's just what Walt Diddy does. I think you know this. I know this is no big secret. But we cannot start the show without doing something that is going to make you jump back like this. You know what I'm saying? I scared you with the music. Now I'm going to scare you with the opening rant. Tonight's opening rant is black folks, get your children. Get your children. I cannot go to any publication in these United States of America without some Negro children doing something stupid. What do you mean children? I mean from the age of 18 to like 26, maybe even damn 30. Every day you turn around, some rapper is getting killed. Now, damn it, in my time, I'm 45 years old. I only recall losing 3. A whole damn era. Pop, Big, Jam Master Jay. Jam Master Jay was a damn DJ. He never rapped one day in his fucking life. Black folks, and get your kids. I'm 45, single, no kids. Raise your hand if you want to get pregnant. Doing my own thing, you know what I'm saying? I want to love my community. I'm trying. Black folks, get your kids. These is your damn drill rappers. These is your emo chocolate kids with purple and turquoise dreads. They're not my kids. No, sir, ma'am. It is not all our responsibility to raise your damn kids. Sir, I don't give a damn what's going on with you and your baby mama. You camp out on the front fucking lawn, get your kids. We are entering a recession. A world recession is going to be like no other. They're going to be grown people that your kids run up on, and they may not make it back. I know what you're saying. Whoa, Diddy, what you had? Why you won't do your part? Well, are you going to let me apply said fish down said throat? If they affiliated with anything criminal or street, are you going to allow Walt Diddy to pull out the Al Green and check things? No. If you said yes, give yourself a 0, which stands for no. Wrong. Go get your damn kids. Them your damn kids. You black manosphere Negroes. Y'all got sons and go get your damn kids. They're not mine. I'll help as much as I can from a distance unless it's safe. Go get your damn kids. I hope you enjoyed the opening rant. As always, I don't know if you know it or not, I feel better. I hope you do too. Let's go to the chat and recognize everybody. But before do that, we got to check out. I seen the #1 member of this channel in said chat room. Shout out to Double M, Matt McKee, the #1 member here on the Walt Diddy Show. I appreciate your support. Gav says, I'm high, bro. I'm sorry. No problem. No problem. I'm going to get you higher. We just play that to scare off them sinning ass no good Negroes that need to hear this message. Listen, this is very, very important. All joking aside, let's get into show mode. You're wondering, man, well, Diddy, I hear you playing with the Lord. What you talking about? Gen-Zers and Millennials aren't in church. They don't go to church. They don't go to church. Now, listen, this is not Sunday school class. It's not Sunday school class. This is not a place where I don't have anything for you as far as trying to trick you, get you to buy something, or even donate to this channel. I bring you the news because even though I don't have kids, I am impacted by the community. I am chocolate, so therefore I rocks with y'all. Deal with you? Hell no. Rocks with you? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because we're thinking differently. But if you watch the Walt Diddy Show, and I hope you do, you will find that I lean not on my own understanding. Right. This information, we're going to dive right into it because I probably scared people off when I was playing There's a Little I'm Chasing. I put that song on in the gym. Woo! They be like, look at that Negro work out. He ripped. Once again, I know you're wondering, what you talking about, Walt Diddy? This is an article that I found on YouTube that sparked my interest. And I'm telling you, whether you're non-denominational, you don't believe, atheist, it doesn't matter. It still impacts you. It's going to impact you socially, financially, and all these things what we're about to cover right now. I always remind you, my audience, of my age. Hopefully I look 28, but in actuality, probably in like 12 days, I'm 46. So I'm trying to share some personal experience. And this channel is pretty much kind of like my legacy. I don't have any kids. Raise your hand, ma'am. You find me attractive? You say it is way. Johnson, I'm reading this so you don't have to. Here's the headline. Johnson, what can we do about falling church attendance? Now, before we talk about the church, we're going to get to the article. We'll give a little commentary inside the article. And then I'm going to explain to you how it impacts you, ma'am, sir, and all of you chocolate, ADOS, black, African-American, Negroes, and say, Black Manosphere, this affair, ma'am, you mispicked me, calling Broken Dusty. Expect more Broken Dusty because of this. You do not understand the power that is being taken, destroyed, and misused, i.e. said church. So we're going to get right into this. If you're coming in, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Do not let the numbers fool you. I am one of the most impactful shows in all of chocolate YouTube. Your favorite content creator comes by and steals from me. Pay attention. So there you go. This is actually from a smaller newspaper. We're going to blow this up. I'm highlighting and I'm going to be reading so you don't have to. Once again, we're talking about, you're wondering what you're talking about, Walt Diddy. I just told you this. Gen-Zers and Millennials aren't in church attendance. They don't go to church. And if they're not going to church, there's a lot more that they're not doing. And we're going to talk about this. If you're a millennial, sir, man, we're not bashing you. We're just going through the article, but it's going to affect you. Once again, Dr. Red Pill said, I keep telling you that I'm reading so you don't have to. He's right. This is a column by Athens native Jessica Johnson, a lecturer at the Ohio State University Lima campus. She's a regular contributor to the Athens Banner-Herald. A minister of a small congregation in Makeshire, Tennessee, was recently featured in a Fox News online interview that focused on the increasing number of small town churches closures through the country. What do we learn in that opening paragraph? One, we get the credentials of said scholar, said lecturer that's doing the research. Next, we receive Exhibit A. Chocolate people, I'm trying to help you. Keep taking your ass to get entertained. These are recessionary, Great Reset numbers. Pay close attention. You a mom with kids, I know you're working hard, you're doing it yourself. You a single parent, you a dude, you're working hard. Pay attention. The first Exhibit A is a minister of a small congregation in Manchester, Tennessee, was recently featured in a Fox News online interview that focused on increasing number of small town church closures throughout the country. If you watch this show, and I hope you do, I grew up in small town rural ghetto. The church played a part in my upbringing. We're going to talk about that. This is a short article, but it's packed with a lot of powerful information. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. When I get back, please put your comments in the chat as we go along, and I'll recognize them as soon as we get through this article. It is 10:58 in the PM. You are on the Late Night with Walt Diddy. I'm going to get you to the late night sitting in with me. That's Dr. Red Pill. Over that shoulder, Well and Pumpernickel. We're going to bring you a great show. Second paragraph, once again, I'm reading so you don't have to. He didn't say it. The Tennessee pastor is the story mentioned, the Tennessee pastor in this story mentioned that his membership had dwindled to just 8 people, which prompted him to make the difficult decision, I should say, to shut down after being in ministry for almost 20 years. That's 2 decades, Gen-Zer. 20 years. That's a long time. That's a life sentence. 20 to life? You go serve 20 years in the military, you get to retire, full benefits. 20 years in a union organization, you get to retire, full benefits. 20 years teaching about God, he get to retire. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're moving along and the article won't take long. The next paragraph reads, more established churches are continually to permanent. I'm going to show you how this impacts, especially poor white folks and poor Negroes when we finish this article. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Stop going to get entertained. It's time to be informed so you can survive the coming recession, 2023, 24, and 25. Your favorite YouTuber will have a damn day job. Pay close attention. More established churches are continually to permanently close their doors, and fewer new homes of worship are opening. A 2021 last May 2021, study published by Lifeway Research analyzed data provided by 34 Protestant denominations. What do I mean, Protestant denomination? You Methodist, you Baptist, you Episcopal, all y'all. Pentecostal, all of y'all. If you're not Catholic, you're Protestant. You're either Catholic, Protestant, or Judaism. And number 4 is being Muslim. Name 4. Sir, ma'am, I don't give a damn. You are Southern Baptist. You are categorized as a Protestant. Thank me later. More established churches are continually to permanently close their doors, and fewer new churches of worships are opening. In May 2021, study published by Lifeway Research analyzed data provided by 34 Protestant denominations and found that 4,500 churches ceased operation in 2019 compared to 3,000 new churches being launched, minus 1,500. That's just the numbers that they got now, minus 1,500. Look when that was, 2019, so that's pre-beer plague. I don't like what Trump see on Twitter. He can tell you, he try to keep your church open. 21, halfway through 2022. You see those numbers. The Lifeway research findings came out roughly 2 months after a Gallup poll revealed only 47% of Americans were affiliated with organized religion. Let me read that again. And I'm going to tell you how this affects you. I'm not telling you to be nothing. Open your damn mind, and we're going to have a conversation. This same Lifeway research findings came out roughly 2 months after a Gallup poll. What is a Gallup poll? The Gallup polls in these elections, big business. A Gallup poll is big money and business. The Lifeway research finding came out roughly 2 months after a Gallup poll revealed that only 47% out of 100% of Americans were affiliated with organized religion. That means affiliated. You can be affiliated with a gang, but you don't go out and do work. You're just one of the homies. You could be somebody cool, that's your cousin, but you're affiliated. You understand what I'm saying? I'm affiliated with my mama's church, grandma's church that I grew up. Can't tell you the last time I've been. Pay attention to me now. We're gonna get to where. Now, here is the nice excuse. They couldn't just give you the truth as a chocolate woman or a chocolate man. You know what I'm saying? The government and the powers that be have our mind fixed where we gotta always look for an excuse. Here it is. Gentrification definitely provides a short-term answer for low church attendance in many Black neighborhoods as it relates to changing populations, dynamics, and age, meaning fewer Gen-Zers and Millennials on church rolls compared to older generations in common factor with Black and white congregations. You in the poor neighborhood, before we even start talking about, think about, I don't give a damn if Pastor such and such is stealing. He got to give. That is universal law, and it works for criminals. It works for everybody. Give and you shall receive. Them facts. It's universal law. And every criminal practice it. From your dope boys to your mobsters to your shucking and jiving preacher. They're going to give or they will not get. That's something you need to know. The initiated know. Those that control you know. Your corrupt ass fucking celebrities know. That's why they always give. Charles Barkley just gave $1 million to Spelman. He don't give a fuck about them. He gave $1 million. Guess what? He's going to receive. That is universal law. Let's continue. We're about done. Let's get back to the truth. That what we just read about gentrification? Bullshit. Gentrification don't stop you from going to praise, worship, and be around the people you love and want to be around. It don't stop that. Right? Being broke don't stop an addict from getting his or her fix. Keep that in mind. The main question that American churches must, what's that? I can't even read it then. Precisely consider, regardless of their demographics, is why smaller crowds are becoming the Sunday morning norm. I believe that a truthful reflection begins with what is being preached in the pulpit and taught in Bible study. It is the gospel of Christ or a message to step in. Now listen, let me clean up this bullshit. Gen-Zers and Millennials don't come to your church because the prosperity gospel, you heard about Creflo Dollar changing his shit on Titans, right? Because these motherfuckers ain't spending. The oldest, my mama a boomer, she in her 70s, and you think she on fixed income, Social Security. She may tithe out of that every once in a while, but there's no building funds, there's no extras. I know what you're thinking. Well, maybe they're just watching it online. Bullshit. You, me, or anyone will find it hard unless it's one hell of a sermon preacher. And I put a lot of y'all tags in your churches. You need to hear this. My brother preaching, I told him, ain't no damn way. You plant a church, you're going bankrupt, sir. Y'all don't have the swag. You let technology get too far ahead of you. Nobody's watching your live stream, pastor. It's not entertaining. Unless you can do this, and you won't team up with Pookies, because I don't know your handshakes and I ain't gonna play your bullshit. But guess what? The chickens has come home to roost, small town America. You're going bankrupt this recession. Why? Because you need a millennial who is the biggest generation now, the millennials, and them zillennial dollars, and you not fucking gonna get them. I know what you're thinking. Walt Diddy, how'd you go from playing gospel music to cussing? Because ain't nobody bad like me. Sorry, man. Sorry, gotta give it to you like this. It's done. We're about finished with this. Still reading so you don't have to. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll be in there to read your chats and everything momentarily. Do not go anywhere. Did I mention the like? Please hit the like button. It is a well-known fact that white evangelical churches have been sharply criticized for their conservative political stance, and some people find the woke politics some black first churches do. So, message to you damn preachers. Millennials, maybe not I would say from the middle to the back of the millennial generation, all the zillennials. They don't want to hear, thanks to the media and everything, that man, God, man, woman, child. They ain't buying none of that bullshit, even though it's the truth. Stop. I know I didn't articulate that well. I'm sorry. I'm giving it to you raw. I tagged you churches in this because you need to hear the truth. My brother, a pastor. I come from that type of family. They not feeling you because they got a smartphone and they fact checked you. God said for me to. No, that shit ain't working no more. It worked for Gen Xers who couldn't fact check your black ass, who couldn't fact check your rural Southern Jimmy Swaggart ass. Another thing that killed you, you shine too damn much. The back half of the millennials, guess what? They done figured it out. What is American Dream shit my ass? I can get a damn 100-year loan and probably not pay for this fucking house. I'm in student loan debt. You up there talking about you just got to keep praying harder. And motherfucker, you collecting money doing nothing. They do give. I'm going to get to the structure in a minute of a functional church. Church folks, if I'm pissing you off and I'm hurting your feelings, see if Walmart or Amazon are selling feelings. I'll buy you some new ones. Let's continue. Very important here. I think that many churches have simply gotten away from what is commanded in Scripture. Amen. Which is to lift up Jesus and offer salvation to those suffering with their souls. Wrong. Wrong. All them years of sliding, shucking, and jiving, like you in the damn upper room, has backfired on you. No. Church is where you learn the law. That Jesus didn't come to change said law, to come fulfill said law. All of them still on the books. But you Negroes, how do you know this? I'm 45 and I come from an era where it is what it is. You got to talk the real talk. I know you are atheist, a good practicing Christian, whoever, Muslim, whatever. That's who you want as a damn neighbor. They ain't going to harm you. They ain't going to steal from you. Won't covet your damn wife. I'm trying to help somebody. None of that conversation is in there no more. When you hear about a man and a woman at church, that motherfucking man, and I'm talking about my brother's church and all of y'all's, it ain't his, but you gonna submit, man. You ain't got no will, man. No. Made in God's image? Hell no. You just made. If it ain't a dance contest to see who can. What the hell are y'all looking up at? What you trying to find? It ain't there. It ain't there. It ain't there. I always give you the feel-good scriptures. The zillennials and millennials figured you out, Creflo. Figured you out, TD Jakes. Figured you out, Mr. Shabbat. All of y'all seem to be able to talk in tongues. What the hell are you saying? Motherfuckers speak English. That's a turnoff to them. It's a turnoff. They know you shucking and jiving with your little stupid praise dance, which is an old redneck Negro buck dance. Buck dancing it came from, I gave you the redneck truth about you black people. We practice redneck culture. That Negro in the pulpit, and guess what? Thanks to technology, they figured it out. Right, we're not even going to go through any more of this because we've got to the point where we know exactly what's going on. Now, how does this impact you, Mr. Atheist, Mr. Gnostic, Black Manosphere, and everybody in between? Well, first, let me ask a pressing question that the chat may be asking. I'm coming there now. What you talking about, Walt Diddy? Gen-Zers, Millennials aren't in church attendance. They're not going to church. They're not going to church. Let's go to chat real quick to see who's around. YouTube may or may not push out the stream. It never stops me. It never stops me. Ain't nothing wrong with some chocolate and vanilla. Ebony and ivory live together. That's a great song. Great damn song. But Negroes and you Caucasians, most of y'all do not want to practice that song. And I remind you that you're on late night Walt Diddy, 11:12 in the PM. How does all these church closures, because trust me, they're not picking up the congregation on the internet. A Facebook Live, your favorite preacher looked like a damn clown with 5 people in there. Why? You can't resist. The technocrats and government took your faith from you first and foremost, but how does it affect you? I mentioned that there's a universal law, which is a biblical passage also. Give, and it should be given unto you. Check this out. During hard times, the most stealing pastor at that church is still going to make sure that single mothers that's in need of food, there's a damn pantry there for you to get help. You can't pay. How do I know this? My mama had to do it growing up. There's a fund. If you're tithing, you can't pay your damn electric bill, sister such and such. This one on us. Don't bullshit me. Do you know how much it costs to have a funeral at a church and you're not a member? Guess what? They're not going to let you have it. It's going to be big money. It's free if you've tithed and been faithful. What else happened? Churches give scholarships to up-and-coming Negroes for you to go to your HBCU. That's a historically backed college university. Negro, did you know that, right? Sure you do. You make sure your son, if nothing else, 11th, 12th grade year, participate. What else happened? Well, that's a place where if 2 people practicing the same faith and loyal, y'all probably should link up. I don't give a damn, she is a single mother. What else is getting impacted? Well, you can pick up some morals, whether you want to believe everything in the book. There is some great damn stories on morals. Do you know the #1 subject talked about in the Bible? Wrong, not Jesus. Give yourself a 0, which means you spoke too soon. Money. Money is the #1 subject talked about more from beginning to end than anything in there. You think it would be Jesus, don't you? Wrong. It's money. They're not going to learn about that. You can thank your local governments because it told you in Ephesians that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but wickedness in high places. And those high places does not want you to have morals. Those high places do not want you to learn about charity, giving. Those powers do not want you to know about the biblical men that protected their woman, ran the house, right? They don't want you ladies to know that, hey, perhaps being a thought your whole damn life is not good practice, right? Run from this. All you chocolate people, one day soon, you'll see this. I want you to run from it. It proves everything right in this article. It proves everything right that's going on in the community. It proves without a shadow of a doubt that the #1 person you should be saving is yourself and those that's in your circle, and everything else must go as it has been destined to go. If you're a man, you may want to be thinking like Noah. Build you an ark, send out the message. If they don't show up, as Drago said, if he dies, he dies. That's justice. See, that's in that book. What I learned coming up in church, there's a time for war, there's a time for peace, there's a time for love, there's a time for all these things. There's a season for everything under the sun, up to including watching degenerate, no moral having, lying, deceitful Negroes, whites, Asian, Puerto Rican, it does not matter, go down in the fucking flood. That's what I learned. That's what I learned coming up. Right? So the men that was raising me up in the Baptist church down south was men. Hell, listen, there was one episode it got so bad, hell, they pulled out guns at the church. They prayed and they got through it, but all of them had a damn pocket knife sitting on the front row. Any one of us thought about stepping out of the line, they kick your ass in or outside the church. Ain't no authority in that mouth. Listen, you want to be little Nas X, you do it on your own fucking time, not in the house of the Lord. But nope, you let your governments, you let your favorite rappers sing it. Your favorite rapper, hey. All right, started with the choir director, then it ended up being the damn pastor. Now you end up with no congregation. There's dark times coming to America, and you're going to miss these giving churches. You're going to miss the food. You're going to miss the drives. You're going to miss the fundraisers. You're going to miss missionaries. You're going to miss them contributing to your no good Negro city council damn campaign, and you're going to get there and ain't going to do shit. You're going to miss them. Right? Your favorite sorority and clubs, they ain't having no damn Negroes. You wouldn't have so much trapping, rapping, and gun snapping if you would have kept it true and let these guys have a role. Because back in my day, the churches had softball team, basketball team, flag football teams. That's how they kept us there. Not to mention you fine-ass damn women up in the choir. That's why I love to hear women sing to this day. Amen, Bishop Jakes. God told Bishop Jake to tell you to hit Walt Diddy's cash out or run over there to the black ministry so they can complain about black women who at least still in the damn church for right now because the door's going to close. Right, run on over there. Lean on thy own understanding when they lay you off 90 days, 6 months from now. All right. Your favorite pick me, chocolate, content creator and took all your damn hard-earned money. You gave 20, 50 just to get highlighted. Make you give you some self-esteem. You said something stupid any damn way. Check coming due. The check coming due with our government. The check is coming due in our faith-based communities and churches. And the check is coming due to your local neighborhood recession. Shortages, crime, lies, deceit, sex, drugs, rock and roll, and meth in rural damn America. You can believe that shit. Believe it. And Walt Diddy here to give you that real game. I don't care who likes this. You're on a late night with Walt Diddy where I keep it 100. This stream will go down in history as a classic where I warned you Negroes. Where I warned you your number one weakness, you can be so easily entertained. Put some stupid shit on a fly beat. I just told you to kill your damn self and you jam to it. That's what you love. But guess what? When you have to do a about face, a 180, when this recession hits, and it shall last to 2025, pain is coming, ma'am. Pain is coming, sir. And you're going to miss those upright, faith-based communities that always had the best interest of the ghetto in mind. It is that black preacher that can go to the police and make peace when we done niggerized the goddamn place, and then you mad because they scared as hell and bust one of us. I'm giving you this real. I used to be one of them. When they used to come arrest me, shit, you better bring somebody else with you. That kind of stupid shit. In closing, before I get out of here tonight, I know I've been all over the place. I started out playing church songs and then I was saying words like shit. It happens. I'm real. The real super bad. My uncles, my grandmother's son, deacon. My papa's brothers, deacons, at 2 different churches I grew up in. And guess what? They love the Lord and would tell you to kiss their damn ass in the same sentence. Before I got here, I need to let you know something. Dark times is coming, but the light is inside of you. Make sure you're telling yourself when you look yourself in the mirror, I don't care if it's at the gym, when you get out of the shower, no matter your shape, size, color, whatever, that you more than enough. Think positively, get around positive people. Water seeks its own level. Make sure your level is comfortable for you to swim in. And the most important thing I'm going to let you know is it took a long time for me to figure it out. I finally accepted that I have special inside of me. Now, that said, you have just as much, if not more, special inside of you. It's time to let it out, let it out, let it out, let it out. I'm telling you that for a fact because you are worthy. You have been on the late night with Walt Diddy. I am Walt Diddy, sitting in me, sober, looking pretty damn sharp today. That is Dr. Red Pill. Over that shoulder, that is Wellington Pumpernickel. It is now Tuesday. I got you to the late night. Nope, it's 11:22. We're going to pull up a little short, and you can get yourself to the late night. But I can tell you this, Tuesday is coming up soon, and you're going to have an awesome Tuesday. Like, share, subscribe. Disregard what Barack Obama is saying right there, except for my show is awesome. And prepare yourself for an awesome Tuesday. I know this to be a fact because I just spoke life on you. And unfortunately, Walt Diddy got things to do, like download this and bring you the opening rant in a special way. Have an awesome end of this Monday and be prepared for a great Tuesday. Walt Diddy, gone.